Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today for another Pick a Card reading. For anyone that's new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Melissa, and today's reading is going to be, how was your person feeling the last time you saw each other? So this reading was requested by a subscriber. I'm super excited to get into it. Really what we're just gonna do is dive into the last time you saw this person that you're thinking of. What were they thinking? What were they feeling? What was going on for them when you last interacted with them in person? Quick disclaimer, you guys, I'm assuming that a lot of you are going to be viewing this for a love interest, and some of you might not necessarily be viewing for a love interest. So I just want to let you guys know that even though I'm using a lot of love and relationship themed decks in this reading, if you're viewing about someone that's more of a platonic relationship, the reading can absolutely still apply for your situation as well. So really open to whichever person you guys have on your mind. All right. As always, keep in mind these readings are general in nature, so some messages may apply specifically to your situation while others may not. Use your intuition and discern what is meant for you and leave the rest behind. If you guys do want to book a personal reading, you can book me on Hey Hero. I will have the link to my booking site in the description box down below. So let's go ahead and get into our card selection. So we're working with 3 different cards today. Starting here on the left, we have card 1 with some rose quartz, card 2 with some pyrite, and card 3 with some selenite. So let's go ahead and take a moment, take a deep breath. Think about your person and think about the last time you interacted with them in person. Go ahead and select the crystal or the card you're feeling the most intuitively connected to. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box to find the timestamp, which will take you to your reading. See you there. Hey there, pile 1. If you guys picked the rose quartz rough crystal, this is going to be your reading where we're going to look to see how your person felt the last time you guys saw each other. So we're going to start with some tarot and oracle cards. We'll just kind of pull more as we go. So we're kicking off your reading here with the Page of Wands. And we have the King of Wands. Oh my goodness. Okay. Clarifying the Page of Wands, we have fun. And clarifying the King of Wands, we have confidence is sexy. Okay, interesting. All right, you guys. So right off the bat, there's a lot of wands energy here. It's only wands energy here. So I definitely feel like your person, the last time that you guys saw each other they were having a lot of fun. I feel like, I don't know if you guys were doing something like physically active, maybe doing like a fun activity together or something where you guys were like out and about. But I definitely see that this person was having a lot of fun with you. There's a lot of passionate energy here as well. So if this is someone that you guys are kind of like romantically inquiring about, I definitely feel like this person is highly physically attracted to you, for sure. I think with this Page of Wands, like they were really just in this energy of like, just kind of like lighthearted, just like fun, like free-spirited energy. I don't know if you guys were spending like a ton of time, like if this was like a quality time situation or if like this was just like a brief interaction with the Page of Wands, but either way, it's like they felt really excited to see you is the energy I'm getting here. They felt really excited to see you. And it's interesting here because with the King of Wands, like this is an energy of really being in their power or being in your power and being really, really confident and in control, like being in the driver's seat. So it's like this person, either this is the way they were perceiving you, like I definitely feel that they were perceiving you guys as being like really confident, really sexy, really in your power. Maybe they were perceiving you as being like the one in charge, quote unquote, of the situation in some way. For some of them, it's the opposite though. It's flipped. Like maybe that they were feeling more in their power or they were feeling more confident in themselves from being around you and having whatever interaction that you guys were having. I definitely feel like there was a lot of communication here. Like with the way these two people are facing like each other head on, it definitely feels like you guys were having a moment of like fun, but also communication for sure. Let's get a couple more and see what else we get. Okay, so we have chemistry coming in. Love this. Lots of fiery energy. We also have differences coming in. Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, like this person was definitely feeling a high level of chemistry with you. Like I definitely think that this person feels like you guys click, like you have like this connection, whether it's maybe more of like a physical connection or like just a passionate connection or just something where you guys just really gel, you just really click and you're able to have a lot of fun together. With differences though, it's like, I think that this person maybe took note of like some sort of like fundamental difference that you guys have. The last time you guys saw each other. So it could be something that's really subtle. It could be something that this person didn't even really vocalize to you at that time. It could just be something that they kind of internalized on their own. But this is making me feel like they know that there's something about this relationship or about like what the two of you want that's maybe not quite on the same page. It's like, it's interesting because we have a page and we have a king. And so this is telling me that somebody in this connection has this energy of more like youthful, maybe more immature, more kind of impulsive sort of energy toward the relationship. Whereas I think the other person in this connection has a more mature, elevated expectation of the connection. So it's like, there's definitely some sort of fundamental difference, even though there's a lot of compatibility here. It's like we've got different levels of maturity going on, if that makes sense. We have lightning. Okay. I'm going to put this one up here. And then we also have heartbroken. What? Okay. Interesting. So I wonder if like whenever you guys were together last, this person must have had some sort of realization here with these differences coming in, because the lightning bolt sort of talks about like a shocking surprise or like an epiphany that we're having about something, or maybe some sort of realization that like something about this connection would need to shift or transform or change drastically in order to bridge these two differences together, right? Like, again, we've got two different people here that are like totally different, like maturity levels or just different places with where they're wanting, what they're wanting out of the connection. And so I feel like this is kind of where this heartbreak energy is coming from. Like maybe this was the last time that you guys saw this person and maybe you've been in separation for a little while, or maybe this person was kind of feeling like because of these differences that maybe it's important to take some space to try to like sort things out. But I definitely think that this person, like if you guys are in separation with them, they've definitely been thinking a lot about this relationship. They've been thinking a lot about this connection. I think they've been specifically thinking about the last time you guys saw each other a lot, and they feel sad about it. I think they really miss you. I definitely think that they're feeling lost in a sense about like what they want to be doing. And especially if your person is really this Page of Wands energy, like I think that they just still have a lot of growing up to do. And so it's like, even though you guys might have this like clicked energy and really get along, if you're someone that's wanting a more mature relationship, like this person is probably needing a little bit more time to grow and mature before they're able to offer that to you. Let's continue though. We have a couple more cards here. So we have the Skunk Spirit. Know your worth. Yeah. And then we have the Panther Spirit. Reclaim your power. I love this energy, you guys. I feel like this last meeting with your person, like, I think that it really inspired them to make some changes in their life. I feel like maybe your person has seen themselves as being like beneath you or less than you in some way with the Skunk Spirit of know your worth. Maybe they haven't always known like how you specifically feel about them until maybe this last meeting. Maybe they were kind of picking up that you had feelings or something like that, but they've definitely felt with you that like maybe they're just not quite good enough. Maybe they feel like they're not quite up to par or really on your level. And I feel like you guys actually do a really good job of making this person feel good about themselves with know your worth, confidence is sexy. Like I think that they do feel really good in your presence, I think they do feel inspired by you to be better, because with this Panther spirit of reclaiming your power, like, this is beautiful energy, you guys. This is about this person, like, coming to this realization that, like, in order for them to have a connection with someone like you, whether it's you or someone like you, they have to be more in control. They have to be more in their own power. They have to show up as the King of Wands and be really confident and really know where they're wanting to drive the relationship, know how to lead the relationship in the right direction. And so maybe this last meeting with your person, the last time you saw them, kind of prompted them to shift their energy a little bit. Maybe this person, like, knows that they need some time alone in order to be able to do better. Yeah, I think this person with the 44 here, I think that they're really working on, like, building up their own foundation in life, you know. And with the 54, this reduces down to a 9, which talks about being close to closing out a chapter or a cycle. So I think this person just has a little bit more work to do on, like, building up their own self-confidence, maybe, like, stepping into their own power, feeling like they have enough resources and, like, also enough confidence and dedication to really be able to devote to a relationship. Versus, like, maybe this person has always, like, approached relationships in this really, like, sporadic, impulsive sort of energy. And I think they're realizing that they need to be more in control of themselves. They need to mature. They need to kind of step it up a little bit, if that makes sense. So pile 1, I'm going to go ahead and close it out there. Definitely drop me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonated with your person, your situation. If you guys are not already, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out to get more of my content out there. And I will catch you guys in another reading. Bye. Hey there, pile 2. If you guys selected this pyrite crystal, let's go ahead and see how your person was feeling the last time you guys saw each other. So we're going to start off with a couple cards here. And let's see what we get. So we have an 8 of Wands. And we have an Emperor card. Okay. We also have here, ready for love. And not really looking. Okay. Interesting. Lots of energy that's sort of conflicting. So I definitely feel like you guys, the last time that you saw this person, I definitely think that they were, I'm kind of getting the vibe that they were perceiving you as being, like, really excited to see them. I feel like they were excited to see you too. I feel like there was excitement here. I think there was a lot of communication here. And again, I don't know if you guys had, like, just a brief interaction or if this was an interaction that was, like, more in depth. Something feels kind of brief about it, but everyone's situation's different here. But I definitely feel like this person, I think that this person might have had some boundaries up or some walls up with you. It's like I'm getting 2 separate energies here. I feel like one energy is the way that they were perceiving you, and the other energy is, like, their energy that they were in during that moment. So the energies could also be flipped as well, but someone in this connection had some boundaries up. Like, they were kind of stoic, or they were, you know, they were engaging, but, like, not really letting this communication into their heart all the way. I definitely feel like the Emperor card is talking about, like, either this person or you, somebody here, they're just more focused on themselves right now. And they weren't necessarily looking for a connection or looking for a relationship, or maybe they weren't really looking to communicate with you in that way at that particular moment in time, which is kind of interesting. I think this person, I feel like even though they enjoyed talking with you, and I think that you provide a lot of excitement in their life, they really seem very, like, unfazed. They seem very stoic. They seem like they're more about, like, their business right now and trying to, like, make sure that their foundation for themselves is stable. And this was definitely going through their mind the last time you guys saw each other. I definitely feel like they're perceiving you, my viewer, as being, like, ready for love. That you guys are really open, you're really excited, you're very passionate, you're very communicative, and you're definitely coming across as interested. Like, I think they can tell based off your energy that you guys are into them and that you're open. I just don't know if this person was totally open during that time. Let's continue. Let's get more insight. Okay, so we have regret coming in. And we have self-love. Yeah, exactly. This person, I think, just like has I think that they have some regrets, either around this connection or this last meeting or just from their love life in general. Those things were coming to the surface for them the last time they saw you. So I don't know if they regret like not engaging with you as much during this moment you guys had, or if they regret maybe something from the past or the history of your connection, something they did. But this was definitely coming up for them. It was definitely on their mind. I think this person may have a lot of regrets in general around love, just like outside of your relationship, you guys, because like they're definitely just coming across like this energy just feels very like brick wall to me, to be honest. Like when I'm tapping into it, it definitely feels with self-love like this person is needing time to heal from something. You see even in this card like how she's got her arms crossed. This is kind of like a very closed off sort of energy. It's a very protective energy. I think this person felt like they needed to protect themselves the last time they saw you. Like maybe their heart space is just a little bit closed off right now. And like, you guys, it doesn't mean that you guys did anything wrong at all. Like, I think that they're perceiving you in a positive light. I just think that they aren't feeling really open right now to anybody, to be honest. Let's continue though. Let's see. Yeah, see, we have paradise. This person really enjoys you. We also have self-indulgence. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So like this person really enjoyed spending time with you the last time that you guys connected with one another, because this paradise energy talks about like happiness, joy, playfulness, really enjoying the moment, enjoying one another. Maybe you guys traveled somewhere together, took a trip, or maybe you guys like just did something that was really fun and exciting, and they do really enjoy your company. Like they enjoyed spending time with you. But again, going back to this self-indulgence card, like this person is very much focused on the self right now. Even this one too, like look at this one. This person's just like kind of closed off. Their hair is covering them. They're reading a book. You can't even see their eyes. This talks about focusing on self-worth, healing, self-appreciation. So it's like, I think this person, even though they enjoy you and they like you, they're more focused on healing something within themselves, something around relationships. And I think this was definitely on their mind the last time you guys saw each other. I feel like, I almost wonder if this person like was regretting meeting up with you in a sense, because it's like this person just comes across so clear to me as like they don't want a relationship, they're not looking for anything, they're wanting to focus on themselves. And this Emperor card is very rigid. Like, so I'm almost wondering if there's a part of them that was sort of like regretting meeting up with you last time because they know that you're ready for something that they're just not ready to offer you at this time. Let's continue. We have a couple more cards. We have the Pig Spirit. Use your mind wisely. Okay. We also have the Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around. Aww. I love that. Yeah, I think this person was feeling conflicted the last time you guys saw each other, because like I think that this person really perceives you guys as like having your stuff together. You know, especially when it comes to love, like this person just feels so closed off and rigid, and your energy pile too, it feels so open and just lovely. And we also have a 4 and a 1 here. So it's like 4 + 1 = 5, which equals conflict. Number 5s have to do with changes and conflicts. And I think that this person, the last time that they saw you, they were feeling really conflicted, because it's like they can see your love. I don't know if you guys like sing, or if you guys are like really just excellent communicators, or the way that you talk just makes this person feel really inspired, but like they're conflicted because they do see you as somebody that's really lovely to be around, and they can feel that you're coming from a place of love when it comes to connecting with them. But it's like the confliction is coming from them just not really being ready right now. Now, this is interesting because like I wonder if like the last time you guys connected was in like November or December time frame. We also have a 5-6 here, which makes me wonder if like you guys might reconnect with this person again in like 5 or 6 months, and maybe the energy might be different, because it definitely feels that this person is needing some major healing, some major focus on the self. We also have use your mind wisely. So I think this person was in their head too the last time you guys saw each other. You know, I think that they were trying to be sure that like they were being thoughtful about the situation. Like when we think of a pig, they're so cute, right? But they're also like that kind of stereotype is that they're greedy. Like they eat a lot, they can be really indulgent, gluttonous, right? And so I feel like this person was trying to, even though like I see this as them loving to indulge in your energy, I think that they were trying to be logical about the situation and make sure that they weren't putting off any signs or signals that was going to like make you feel like to give you the wrong idea, if that makes sense. I definitely don't think that this person wants to give you the wrong idea. I think that they just genuinely enjoy you, but they're just really not looking for anything. So I think if anything, the last time you guys saw each other, they were having a great time, but I think it really made them realize that like they are not in a position where they're ready to offer you anything right now or offer anyone anything, because they just need some time and space to focus on themselves. I also wonder if this person, with the using your mind wisely, I wonder if this person may have also been going through some mental health issues as well. And so maybe this was something that they were thinking about. There's like this cloudy energy here. I feel like being with you, they feel like their head is in the clouds. But I also think that like maybe they're just confused because maybe mentally this person just hasn't been in the best place lately, at least the last time you guys connected. Interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and close it out there for you, group 2, but definitely drop me a comment. Let me know how this reading resonated with your person. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. It really, really helps me to get my content out there and get more exposure. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye. Hey there, group 3. If you guys picked this little selenite wand, let's go ahead and see how your person was feeling the last time you guys saw each other. So let's go ahead and see, starting off with these cards here. So we have the Sun card, and then we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, clarifying the Sun, we have unstable future. And clarifying the King of Pentacles, we have space or time apart. Okay. So I think this person, the last time you guys saw each other, first of all, I think this person, like, I think that they feel really, really good in your presence, you guys. Like, I think that they always seem to have a really good time with you, or just in that moment when you guys connected, they were having fun with you. The Sun is a really beautiful energy. It's very warm, very joyous. But it also talks about illumination and things becoming more clear, right? Because the sun shines the light on things that are dark. It illuminates it for us. So I think this person, the last time you guys saw each other, they came to a realization that like this connection right now is in an unstable place. They're not feeling sure about like the future or the longevity of this relationship. It's interesting too that we have the King of Pentacles here, because I feel like this person is either someone that's very like fixed. Maybe they're like the type of person that's very conservative, or not conservative in the political sense, but like conservative in like the sense of like their beliefs are very, you know, old school, or they've had a certain belief system for a long time. And the energy of the King of Pentacles feels very fixed in this situation. Like maybe they're just not in a place where they want to change something about their beliefs or change something about the way they're doing things. And so I think that they were feeling like they need to there's some space needed, or maybe they knew already going into this connection that this was going to be the last time that you guys saw each other for a long time, and they were just getting comfortable with that idea. You understand? So we have 6 and 7 here in both cards, which is interesting. So 6s have to do with harmony, 7s have to do with spiritual lessons. This could be a spiritual lesson that you guys are learning with this person, or that this person is learning through you. 6 to 7 could also be talking about a time frame. So maybe June, July, or maybe 6 to 7 months from now could be of significance for this connection. I also think that this person is like probably in a place, or they were in a place when you last connected with them, where their finances or money or career was on their mind. Because again, with that unstable future, it's like maybe they were in this place of, even though they have so much fun with you and they feel so good in your presence, maybe something about their own foundation is needing work. And this was further illuminated for them the last time you guys connected, which is why we have this space or time apart coming in. Let's continue. We have a few more cards here. We have passion. Okay. We also have trust. Yeah, this person, like, they definitely have a lot of excitement for you and for this connection. Like with that Sun card, it's like they feel really good in your presence. I think that you guys have like a really uplifting energy, a really uplifting spirit, and this person, I think, really needs some of that in their life, because they are coming across or reading to me as being very rigid in some aspect. Maybe you guys, when you connect with them, you don't think they're rigid, but I feel like there is something about like their mentality, their way of life, the way they do things that might be very rigid right now, or at least at that time that you guys connected. But they have a lot of love for you. They have a lot of excitement for you and for this connection. I definitely think that if this is a love situation, that they are very physically attracted to you. They might really like your butt. Sorry, for some of you, he's grabbing the butt area. Just had to say it. I think they're really physically attracted to you. But I think that this person is the type of person, and maybe this is what came up for them the last time you guys saw each other. It's like, especially if they're not in a stable place financially, I think that they want to make sure that they're in that place, right? Because a King of Pentacles is definitely that traditional provider, protector, caretaker type of masculine, right? Or person. And I think that they want to be able to offer you something stable. But something about this connection for them is being illuminated as not being stable right now. But in this moment, whenever you guys connected last, they felt like they can trust you. Like there's definitely been some effort and time put into this connection, at least in a place where like, in the sense where like there's this mutual trust and respect that's been built between the both of you. I also think this person was probably in a place of just like, let me just trust myself. Let me trust that I'm making the right decision. Trust that the universe will bring us back together if it's meant to be. It's kind of the energy I'm getting from that trust card as well. Maybe something happened too in this relationship, like the last time you guys connected, where maybe they shared something with you, or you shared something with them, or you guys did something that helped to build further trust with one another. Like there's a vulnerability aspect here as well. Okay, we have the Mask. And then we also have Abundance. Aw. You guys, I think this person really likes you a lot. I think they really feel very good and really positive in your presence. This is talking about keeping positive mindset, manifesting exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. Like this person feels incredibly grateful to have had time with you, however long or short it was. Like I think that this person feels that you're very special to them. And I think that with that manifestation message that was coming in here, it's like they want to make sure that they're manifesting a stable future for this connection. I also think this is talking about manifesting exactly what you want too. So it's like, I think also like whether it has to do with this specific connection or just love or life in general, it's like there's just something about stability that this person is needing for themselves first. We also have the Mask. Yeah, so I think the last time that you guys saw each other, maybe you didn't really know how this person was feeling, because again, with that King of Pentacles, they're definitely presenting here to me as being very like stoic, like very just like not emotionally expressive. You know, maybe this person hides their feelings. They don't necessarily tell you explicitly how they feel. I think that they're probably a little bit closed off. For whatever reason, like they don't really fully unmask, or they didn't really fully unmask the last time you guys saw each other. So like if you guys are kind of surprised maybe to see some of this energy, it's like probably because this person doesn't really do the best job of showing you or telling you that they have these feelings, but they do. I think that they definitely have really positive feelings for you. Pile 3. Let's see what else we get. We have the Dog Spirit. Be loyal to what you love. We also have the Grasshopper Spirit. Take a leap of faith. This is beautiful. Yeah, it's like this person with this Grasshopper Spirit, I think that they really want to be able to come towards you. Like the last time that you guys were together, I think that they were thinking like, oh my gosh, I should just do it. I should just take this leap of faith. But like their conservative mindset, or their like traditional way of doing things or their logic maybe stopped them from doing so. I mean, every connection's different. Maybe something impulsive did happen the last time you guys saw them, but like, this is what they were thinking. Like, they were thinking about like, how could I take a leap of faith here? And maybe for some of them, the leap of faith had to do with separation or taking space and just having faith that like the separation needs to happen and we'll come back together if we're supposed to. Because I do kind of feel like this person has like a spiritual element to them with that like abundance energy and the trust card coming in. It definitely feels like they're trying to see this connection from the higher perspective and do what's right, not only for them, but just for you as well in the big picture of things, you know? You also have the dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. So it's like, I definitely think that this person feels like, kind of going back to that trust energy, like they do feel a sense of loyalty to you, loyalty to this connection. I think that they see you as a really loyal companion to them as well, like someone that they could at least, at the very least, have a really great friendship with. If this is romantic, I think that they would at least want to be friends with you. I think they want that companionship. They were thinking about companionship with you the last time you guys saw each other. Interesting, pile 3. Well, I would love to hear how this resonates with your person and your situation. So drop me a comment down below and let me know. If you guys are not already, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. It really helps me to get my content out there and get some more exposure. I will see you guys in another reading. Bye.